Trump's Gaza Takeover plan sparks global outrage and legal concerns. President Trump's February proposal to have the United States take over and own the Gaza Strip while displacing its 2 million Palestinian residents has resurged in international headlines following renewed coverage of his administration's Middle East policies. The extraordinary plan, unveiled during a White House meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, envisions transforming the war-torn enclave into the Riviera of the Middle East. Trump's proposal calls for the permanent relocation of Gaza's entire population to neighboring countries like Egypt and Jordan, with the U.S. assuming territorial control to clear unexploded ordnance and rebuild the devastated area. "We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs," Trump declared, promising to create thousands of jobs in what he described as a magnificent development project. The plan has drawn fierce international condemnation from human rights organizations, legal experts, and regional governments. Amnesty International denounced it as a flagrant violation of international law, with Secretary General Agnes Callamard stating that any plan to forcibly deport Palestinians outside the occupied territory against their will is a war crime. Hamas immediately rejected the proposal, calling it a recipe for creating chaos and tension in the region. Both Egypt and Jordan have flatly refused to accept Palestinian refugees from Gaza, citing their complex histories and concerns about regional destabilization. Legal scholars warn that Trump's annexation plan would violate the GenevaConventions and put American service members at risk of international prosecution. The International Court of Justice previously determined that the presence of any occupying force in Palestinian territories is unlawful and must end. Netanyahu has embraced Trump's vision, describing it as revolutionary and creative that could change history. The Israeli leader later committed to Trump's plan for the creation of a different Gaza, despite the absence of any legal framework for such a territorial seizure.